Everyone has a ritual. That small thing to keep us focused. A habit we never skip. To clear our minds and elevate our performance. But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Maybe you surround yourself with positivity. Or you need to center yourself. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body. It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Toda mi gente lo siente, 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 toda mi gente caliente, toda mi gente lo siente. Toda mi gente suena, en la favela suena, el techo se me llena, toda mi gente lo siente.
I'm Mauricio Cuevas, defender for the LA Galaxy. The best performance requires the best training. That's why we trust AstroTurf. AstroTurf delivers unparalleled ability, safety, and playability, ensuring every match and session of training is fast and exciting. As a proud partner of the LA Galaxy, AstroTurf continues to provide world-class surfaces, fueling the future of the game.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi there. I'd like to introduce you to McValue at McDonald's. With McValue, you can buy one and add any one of these for only $1. And look at that. You can do the same thing during breakfast. It's crazy. You see, at any moment in the day, McValue can take you to a place where a whole new menu of possibilities exist, inspiring you to order more from life than you could ever imagine. Take a look at your surroundings. Take a look at your environment. Take a look at your past decisions. Take a look at your present. Are you curious about the future? And setting your expectations at perfection is not a way for growth. So I'd use the word curiosity, and that's a long way to get there. But if you stay curious, I think you can get the most out of life's menu. Because if you don't, you're leaving some of those moments on the table. You gotta try to get the most out of life. You might just think McValue adds the power of choice to McDonald's menu, but it also adds the power of perspective. And depending on how you look at it, that might be the most powerful thing you can order. And while you're here, I can't wait to meet you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The bravest person I know is definitely my dad, 100%.
My friend Sean.
My daughter Cynthia, and she was in the United States Army.
One of the bravest things he ever did wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
Our journey has not been easy.
One of the bravest things he did was when he asked to move in with me and my mom.
I felt like I was lost, and you gave me a place to stay.
When he decided he was going to go back to school after 23 years.
It was the better part of my life that I spent in the Marine Corps. Transitioning out, it's a difficult thing.
She went on foreign soil. She went to war. But the bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
So I really appreciate it.
about Mom?
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Oh, man. Come on, Emma. Come on, Emma. Where is she?
Hey, do you need a hand?
Yeah. My God. Every time with his team, man. Coach, put me on this, man.
Nice dive. Now find your rhythm.
Calm down. Ah! Hey! Okay, man! That boy lit! That boy lit!
Up. That's it. You got one more for you.
Got you. Like the headway. Here she is, guys. She's coming, guys.
Let's go.
Good morning, Emma. I'm right here now. Come on, come to me, come to me.
Turn me up, baby.
Onyedi.
Onyedi.
Yo, Fetani.
Boss, man, I'm turned up right now, though. Oh, you're violent, man. Honestly.
Give me a hand. You're good.
Just don't forget what I sent you this morning. You are equipped. Don't allow anyone or anything to tell you different.
I got something for you.
One more. You can. I really can't.
Onyedi, chin up, bro. You got a goal in you, man. The left back's gas. Come on.
Oh, come on, Sam. This is looking really good.
You only got 10K left, okay? Your pace is phenomenal. Are you ready?
Cam, it's all good. Take the hit. Embrace it. You here for a reason, baby. You are here for a reason, baby.
Yes.
3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby. Mate, that was so sick.
Come on, Emma. Final push, Emma. Come on.
Anytime.
Hey, Edwards, for game. MVP.
Vamos, dale pues, vamos allá, muerde más loco como solo tú sabes. Así es, con las manos en la cabeza, sacude, sacúdete, mira, sacúdete.
Your best player is your leader. I tell you right now.
Sometimes he's not.
He's not. I mean, I know I've got a couple of kids that have played for me in the past couple of years that they wasn't the best. But I tell you one thing, I wouldn't take them for anybody in their practice ethics that they had. And they came out, they listened, they played, they was coachable. And as a coach, you want coachable kids. Well, one thing Ethan Thompson has right now, he has 65 coachable kids out there. And that is amazing.
And that's how you become successful. We'll step aside, take one more 2-minute break, and we should be back in time for the kickoff. Rambler football here on 93.7 WQCH.
Okay. Wallace Wilbanks Funeral Home in LaFayette has been committed to one thing: service. Service carried out with dignity and respect for every family. For pre-planning service or simply where to begin when the time comes, call 706. Just keep me informed where you're at.
I got you.
That's 706-638-22. Well, Grant, is that first time you had a tailgate like that?
We don't do a tailgate show today, so it's actually come up here.
There's beautiful, Tim. All of our seniors came out with
American flags.
With American flags.
Everyone.
America. Here's the problem. I don't know if this is mic 3 or if this is mic 4.
Uh-oh.
One of them's supposed to be our crowd mic.
Crowd.
Yeah.
Is my mic loud enough for you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
How long we got there, Tim?
You got 30 seconds.
Oh, we'll be perfect.
Now, that's another thing. When I do help work with you on the other stations, because we text back and forth, here we talk. Which one you like the better?
See, if I could find out a way that we could do that at mine, we would have been doing it the whole time.
Yeah, I like talking stuff. Yeah. Other than the texting. All right. Get ready.
All right.
That was cool. Did you get pictures? Because I didn't get.
I got the run out.
On the air now.
And welcome back to Rambler football. Getting ready for the kickoff. And the Ramblers, I believe, deferred. So Northwest Whitfield will receive. The Ramblers get ready to kick off. We're just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle, and there it is.
And here we go with Harrison Gilstrap kicking off right now, and it was a little pooch onside / kick.
And you got the Northwest Whitfield player.
There we go.
Takes it up past the 35.
Got about 5 yards on the play right there.
That was number 7, Max Harrison, for the Bruins. And this I think is better for the Ramblers to defer, get a taste of what this offense can do, and that way you can go in and adjust throughout the game and during halftime. Do got to watch out. Gavin Knuckles, number 3, the quarterback for the Bruins. He's had a pretty good season thus far.
And I tell you, the Bruins have had some athletes over the years. Cade Fisher, that is now with the Florida baseball team, and everything down there representing them very well. They've had some good football players come out of Northwest, and also some good golfers. They got good golfers that come out of Northwest.
Go defense!
So the Bruins come out in this trips right. It's Knuckles in the gun. He takes the snap, hands it off, and Rambler defense able to meet him quickly.
Tackled by number 3, Andrew Huggins, number 61, Tyre Grissom.
Got Grissom and Huggins for the tackle right there.
And on the tackle also
players. Huggins averaging about nine tackles a game. And when you have a guy who's all over the field like that, you got a game plan for somebody like that.
And his, what we call them is the Splash Brothers. He is actually out. Oh my goodness, what a pass.
Ball's incomplete. The fly route wide open.
Pass incomplete.
The quarterback for Northwest just threw it about 55 yards in the air. That was pretty good.
He's got an arm. That's why he has 1,300 yards over the on the year. Not only that, they use him as a runner a lot too. Almost just shy of 600 yards on the season.
Let's go, Rambler Nation. 3rd down and 8.
And now the Bruins, after that about 2-yard run, they face a 3rd and long. Daniels takes the snap, looks, goes deep, and it's going to fall incomplete through the hands of number 2, Corbin Bates.
Brings up fourth down.
Oh, like number
39, Gabriel.
Jordan Ridley on the coverage.
Jordan Ridley.
Them jerseys gets rolled underneath their.
You can't read numbers.
You can't hardly read numbers. Sometimes you gotta sit here and try to fight
Number 1, Kyle Cummings back to kick
to see who the numbers are.
Number 1, Kyle Cummings back for the Bruins to punt.
Jordan Ridley back to
so
receive.
a good stand there early for the Ramblers against this very good Bruins offense, who's running a man on late, and the punt is up. Takes a really good bounce, and it's going to stay just above the 10, right there at about the 11-yard line.
Whew.
Punt will be marked about the
Right there,
11-yard
got our
line.
backs to the wall right here.
And Ramblers are going to start in their own territory.
First down, Ramblers.
And the thing is, when you have an offense that can put up a lot of points, you want to kind of keep them off the field. And the Ramblers have a strong run game. You've been here all year. You've seen it.
And we just don't have just 1 or 2. We got about 4, possibly 5, because even our quarterback can run. So Dax Edwards, that is the quarterback. He can run. Then you got B, and then you got Tuscan Wallen, and got probably one of the specialist players in North Georgia is Ty Williams, number 5.
Edwards tosses it to his man in motion.
That is Benson, but Penson, but we call him B for Bryson. So 34 is B, and he flies.
Yeah, pretty good. Nice little gain to start out the drive. Going to bring up at about 2nd and 7 for the Ramblers, who are in their own territory after a pretty good punt from the Bruins, Kyle Cummings.
That was a 60-yard punt almost. With the roll, not in the air. That was with the roll. It rolled 20 yards.
If he had kicked it 60 in the air, he'd be playing college ball right now. As we got a flag on the play, the Ramblers.
That could either be a hold or a face mask.
Usually is in the vicinity of holding. We'll see what the head referee says. I think the runner there for the Ramblers.
Going against the Ramblers.
It's going to back them up.
They declined it.
The penalty. So just going to take the down over the distance right there. And we'll see if the Ramblers can bring out something to move these chains here on this 3rd and long. I believe it's 3rd and 6 for the Ramblers. We get a couple men for the Ramblers running on, number 1 and number 27.
Number 1 is Porter Santel, and he is a high atmosphere player. He can jump, he can run, and he can catch.
And I think that's going to be a false
going to
start.
back up.
Yeah, you shoot yourselves in the foot right there, and now that backs you up. Now you're really having to work with a 3rd and long. Not the kind of situation you want to be in.
No, not whenever your back's against the goal line, and you never want your punter to have to be standing in the goal, because a lot of things can go wrong.
A lot of things can go wrong. That I ain't wanting to jinx anything, so we'll just stay quiet. Ramblers motion another man out wide. Edwards evades a sack, tries to throw it downfield. The number 25 is going to fall incomplete, well short, as he was under pressure from that Bruins defense.
Well, at least we got a great punter. Ty Williams is Javen Williams. I keep calling him Ty. It's Javen. Javen Williams, he is a good punter back there. The kid never comes off the field. He plays both sides. He does special teams. Got a heart of a champion whenever it comes to playing football. Great kid.
Love a guy. You always love a guy when you're a coach that can play everywhere. And the Bruins have 2 return men back. I've seen that a lot in high school recently, as this is a very high punt, very good punt.
60 in the air.
And there was no flag. It could have been blocking the back as the Bruins returner takes it back into Rambler territory.
Well,
Number 14, Cade Parker, on the return there. Very good punt from Williams.
Yeah, kicking it from the goal line, and it landed on the 35 of the other side of the field. So very good punt. It was a good return from Northwest on that.
Yeah, it brings it just past the Rambler 45, right there at about the 44. And now the Bruins are what might possibly be the Bruins' best starting field position of the night, although still early in the game.
Yeah, we still got 9:03 left, 0-0.
And the handoff up the middle, the Rambler defense. There again, a little bit better of a run there for the Bruins. Picks up about three or 4 yards there. And now the Rambler defense faces a second down. Bruins send 3 men out to the left. Got a single receiver down here. Just a simple screen pass. Has a few blocks downfield and a host of Ramblers there to make the tackle, but not before the Bruins pick up the first down. It was number 18, Evan Jones, picking up the first down for the Ramblers. Now the ball is at the 29-yard line in Rambler territory. And now we have 2 receivers on each side for the Bruins. Snap, handoff up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles, and that's going to be another first down. Number 6, Gage Parker.
Well, we see right there, they ain't afraid to run to the weak side because they loaded the whole left side up and then ran that fullback right there off the weak side corner.
And another handoff right up the gut. It's handed to Parker again. This time, the Rambler defense kind of keeping him in check for a short gain.
And with our defensive linemen that we have, with Grissom and Brackett, them 2 boys right there, I mean, they're big guys. And they're big guys, and they can also, what we call, throw people off and hit somebody.
And Bruins have a lead block, and that's they're going to call a touchdown, but what looked like the Rambler defender there, number 23, looked like he stripped the football.
He did. He stripped it right there on the goal line.
But they're going to call that a touchdown, and the bad part is there's no review in high school, so you can't review anything, and it's going to have to stand. Bruins coming out what we'd call the old water bucket.
This is Gage Schreib's favorite play. He cannot stand the swinging gate. But now they're back under center.
Yeah, you don't see this kicker number often. Number 62, Neri Martinez for the Bruins. And good snap, good hold, and puts it right through the uprights for the Bruins. The Bruins take an early lead, 7-0 against the Ramblers here in the first quarter. We'll step aside, take a 30-second break. Rambler football here on 93.7 WQCH.
Gotcha.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we make education.
That sounded better. Couldn't hear you for a while there with the crowd. You can turn it just a little bit up, but it was too loud.
Just a little?
Yeah, just a little bit up, but not. It was way too loud. But I know it's good. It sounds like background. Okay, get ready. You're on the air now.
And welcome back here to Rambler football. Beautiful night to play football. Nice and cool outside. Great football weather. Just now tuning in, the Northwest Whitfield Bruins putting it in for 7. But a little bit of a questionable call there, as the Rambler defender who was in the vicinity to try to make the tackle, he's the last line of defense, looked like he stripped the ball from the Bruin player. But the call is going to have to stand, and the Ramblers will now receive a kickoff.
And they're doing a weird kickoff. I've never seen them, everybody that close.
And Porter Centel having a little trouble. I think that ball went a little further than what he was expecting. And he actually able to recover that ball pretty well after he dropped it. He gets it just shy of the 25.
That was a 17-yard run back. Not good for the troubles that he had. And running to that side of the field, whenever you're over at around the 10-yard line, you look up, the center lights right there of the Viston Stadium is right there in your view. So he was having to fight the lights looking up into it.
It's easy to lose the ball in those lights, especially if you got a kicker that can kick it kicks a little too high.
And
you have trouble tracking the ball.
But at least he didn't let it touch it in his fingers and go into the end zone. Then we would have had other issues.
Ramblers back on offense as they had a drive that stalled out due to a penalty. Porter Centel out wide. He's a single man. Edwards gonna throw it to Centel, and actually he makes the catch. It'd be a first down. And the Bruins able to get a timeout before the snap.
I did not hear the whistle go.
I didn't hear the whistle till after the ball was snapped.
Right, me too. Ethan Thompson has got into the ear of the zebra on the sideline, and he is going to go talk to the white hat guy now and see what's going on. Big shout out to Mr. Gilstrap. I'm seeing you back here, buddy. Glad to see you in the stands tonight. One of our great followers of our radio station, listening to he's watching his grandson kick. So,
Ramblers come back after that quick timeout. Bruins apparently got the timeout call in time. There was nobody
on Porter
Centel. He was wide open.
And the only person that even saw him out there was the outside linebacker of the Bruins, and he decided to run it last second to get over there. But
Edwards lines up in the gun. He takes snap. He's going to run it up the middle, and just a little bit of space. Only gains a couple yards there. And what really should have been a first down the play prior before the Bruins got that so-called timeout. After the ball was snapped, of course. But only about a 2-yard gain for Edwards. This Bruins team is pretty complete from what I was reading numbers-wise and stats-wise. Only give up 18.5 points per game.
Wow, that's pretty good.
You're keeping each team you play under 20 points a game. As Edwards tries to run to his left, can't. He's met pretty quickly by the Bruin defense. And number 52 there, Owen Crawford for the Bruins, one of the players over there for the tackle. And Edwards actually lost those 2 yards he gained on the play prior. So now the Ramblers face a 3rd and 10. Ramblers in the huddle, and we have under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Bruins lead 7-0.
Got to hurry up and get the snap. We've only got 3 seconds on the play clock. One.
Motion. Edwards barely gets the snap off. He looks. Try to get it off. There's a flag on the play. There, I think the referee just signaled ineligible man from what it looked like. The head referee getting ready to make the call. And that's exactly what it is. One of the Rambler linemen getting too far upfield.
Getting too far upfield.
It's only about a 2.5 yard lead way that you get. So it's it's tough to stay behind it. You never really realize that you ever cross it, but now the Ramblers 0-2 on their 2 offensive possessions. Luckily, they got a pretty good punter. We'll see if he can send this one further. That ball's got a weird spin, but able to haul it in. The Ramblers able to meet number 1, Kyle Cummings, pretty quickly.
Yeah, he got about 11-yard gain off of that, but that was still a pretty good punt, about anywhere between 42 to 46-yard punt.
Now the Bruins offense coming back out, trying to see if they can put more points on the board. Like we said, this is a very good Bruins team, averaging over 40 points a game. They've had some big scores this year, and talking putting up 40 points a game, you're a really good team. They have a very balanced attack. They can hurt you in a lot of ways. So now the Rambler defense gonna have their hands full. It's a quarterback run. Knuckles breaks a tackle or two, and it gets a nice gain. We'll see where the down marker goes. He picked up about, he keeps going, so he picked up about 7 or 8 yards there, looking more like 8. And it's a handoff up the middle, and those are the 2 leading rushers for the Bruins. Number 6, Gage Parker on the carry, picking up the first down as a couple of Ramblers go to make the tackle.
And that was
going quick this time, hand it back off to Parker. And now the Ramblers again, number 19, and I believe there was number, I'm trying to see, these jerseys rolled up, they throw me off.
Yeah, Hayden English has made the last 2 tackles, and then Patton just made that tackle.
Gonna take a shot to the end zone, and it is intercepted. A great
Good
play.
job. Big
Great
time play
by number 29.
Jordan Ridley with a big time play.
Wow. Beautiful coverage there too from Ridley, and Wade, a great job by the Rambler defense. Not feeling too scared, going after it. They're still playing good ball. As a beautifully thrown ball by Knuckles, but at the end of the day, a great play by Ridley. He's able to strip that ball.
That was probably the most textbook play. I mean, it was going to have to be a great defensive play because the quarterback for the Bruins, threw a perfect good ball, and Ridley just did textbook right there. And I know his coach is very proud of him right there on that.
Edwards sends another man in motion, hands it underneath. The Bruin defense.
It should be Tuscan Wallen running that.
Meets him quickly.
Or Tuscan Walden.
Yeah, number 25, Tuscan Walden.
And that kid is a brutal wrecking ball. I mean, he will run right up the middle. He don't care who you are, and he'll run over you.
And now 2nd and 9. Only got a yard there for the Ramblers. It's pretty stout Bruin defense that we are seeing so far here in the game. Ramblers looking for a man as Edwards tries to hit his receiver running the out route, and it's going to be a little too far and go out of bounds. So now the Ramblers find themselves in another 3rd and long situation.
We've got to have a big-time play right here, and to give our defense some breaks. I mean, they're out there playing real hard, so we at least got to try to complete a drive.
And Ramblers break their huddle. Porter's intel goes out wide to the right. Edwards under center. Double handoff. Edwards with a lead block. An open field and a first down for the Ramblers.
Great job by Bryson B on that double handoff. It was a handoff one way, misdirection back there in the back, and then another handoff back and the quarterback got out there and was lead blocking.
Hey, and when you have a quarterback that's going to lead block for you, that's a good quarterback. You know, a lot of quarterbacks won't do that, but Dax Edwards not afraid, as he is a pretty good runner for this Lafayette team as well, and that's what the Ramblers needed, some kind of play to spark them a little bit. And another handoff kind of underneath, and
Javen Williams
taking many Bruin defenders with him, picking up a first down. Number 5, Javen Williams on the carry. And now it looks like the Lafayette Ramblers are finding a little bit of a weakness here in this Bruins defense.
And I tell you, Javen did not stop his legs. He carried at least 5 defenders, at least 4 yards with him. So, I mean, that was a pretty good run by him.
Now it's a 1st and 10, ball in Bruin territory at about the 49-yard line. We'll see if the Ramblers can continue to keep the pressure here on this Bruins defense, and they get them to jump, and the flags come in offside. That's going to give the Ramblers a free 5 yards. Just the hard count.
Yeah,
just the hard count.
It was almost, it wasn't given. It took Ethan Thompson to run and say, hey, they're moving.
And Ramblers go back out. So after getting a free 5 yards, you have a short first down to work with now. 1st and 5. Ball at the Bruin 44. Edwards back under center. Hands it off right under, straight up the middle. And
looks like about 4 yards by Tuscan.
Yeah, about 4-yard carry there. Just short of the first down. But a very manageable second down here. Second and short for the Ramblers. Now the ball is at the Bruin 41.
This has been our best second down yardage of the half.
We near 2.5 to go here in the first quarter as the Bruins still lead 7-0. Bruins try to go quick, but the Ramblers have able to get another offensive opportunity after an interception. Goes handed off, option play, and the Bruins read it really well as Edwards got mauled after he pitched it, and just managing to get to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 2 still, I believe. Or is that you got it? Probably 3rd and 1, really. 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
And so
3rd and long 2.
It is a long 2.
Because they put it on the back side of that hash right there.
And Ramblers getting ready to break the huddle. They got a hurried 10 seconds on the play clock. Trying to get lined up. They finally do. Ramblers hand it off underneath, and
he got it.
I believe that is going to be a Rambler first down. The Ramblers moving the ball. The chains move. The Ramblers keep the drive alive.
You know, in a ball game like this right here, whenever there is a high-octane offense on the other side of the field, these little short runs, 4 yards, 5 yards, as long as we're keeping the yardage going, that just means that we're giving our defense longer time.
A fumble on the play, and miscued there from the Ramblers, and the Bruins jump on it, and now that's going to be Bruins ball. It's just a tough break. So the Ramblers driving pretty well there, stalled by a missed handoff or a bad handoff or a bad snap. Either way, the ball was on the floor, and none of the Ramblers were able to see it in time, and the Bruins were able to jump on it. So that's going to give the Bruins an extra possession here in this first quarter.
Big shout out to one of my young listeners. He is a kindergartner, Mr. Ryder. Ryder, I'm glad that you're listening to us tonight.
1st and 10 for the Bruins. They line up in the gun. Three receivers out to the left side, and a short gain. Andrew Huggins with the tackle. Number 6, Gage Parker for the Bruins. He's one of the workhorses for this Bruins team. only trailed his quarterback before coming into this game in rushing yards. Knuckles throws it deep over top, and it's caught. And still trying to score and fight for extra yards. Finally brought down number 10, Cade Mitchell. That's the guy the Ramblers have to watch out for. He's averaging just a little over 110 yards receiving per game.
That was a pretty catch, pretty throw by Northwest right there.
And Parker takes the handoff this time. Going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Now the Bruins in deep in Rambler territory, only after about 3 plays, and now they're knocking on the door of the end zone. Knuckles takes another step, hands it off right up the middle. Parker is in for the touchdown for the Bruins, and now that it brings the lead 13-0. And Lafayette trails early with 16.6 seconds to go with an extra point pending. Hate to see that. You get a turnover and then you lose a turnover, and now it leads to a score. And one of the keys for this Bruins team was to take care of the ball, as that's a lot of keys for every team. The team that wins the turnover battle typically wins the game, as the kick is up and good. And now that brings it to 14-0 as the Bruins lead with 16.6 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second break as we get ready for the Bruins to come back and kick it off. Lafayette football here on 93.7 WQCH.
Good job.
Thank you.
With the Paul Thigpen family today, and let us introduce you to a better way to buy. We're at 1975 North Main Street, right here in beautiful Lafayette, Georgia.
Come see Paul and the crew.
Shop online anytime from anywhere. Paul Thigpen Chevy GMC.com.
Hey, this is Sarah.
Get ready.
My dad will bring it to your house. Around here, everybody does. If you ain't dealing with Paul, you ain't dealing with
You're on the air now.
And welcome back to Rambler football here on WQCH. Ramblers falling 14-0 before the end of the first quarter. Picked off the Bruins offense that was moving pretty well, and then started driving pretty well. Got deep into Bruins territory, but a fumble on the play on a pretty solid drive from the Ramblers gave the Bruins the ball back. They took it down and scored. Kickoff. Sintel hauls it in this time. And a Bruins player just running over the lead blocker, but Sintel comes out wide, and he's going to be tackled. They may mark it right at the 30.
That was a good 20-yard run by Porter.
And I think that's exactly where they'll put it.
And Northwest they got down the field pretty quick because the arm of the quarterback with a 40-yard pass down the field. Whenever you can get that in a high school football game, a 40-yard pass, it helps out a lot.
And you don't see a lot of high school football teams at the lower levels of like 3A and 2A throw the football. So it's impressive to see the option attack to Williams, and he's going to be stopped. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring us to an end of the first quarter where the Bruins lead 14-0. And we'll see if the Ramblers can come out of this break. We'll return in 30 seconds when we come back. It's Rambler football here on 93.7 WQCH.
Gotcha.
WCH. Grant Moore with you, filling in for Gabe Schrey, Sean Butterbean Green. Here, as always, Ramblers trail after the first quarter, 14-0. A big pass setting up the Bruins from Northwest Whitfield. Setting it up pretty well down in Rambler territory, and they were able to end up punching it in for a run by Gage Parker, who scored that touchdown. Just a beautiful pass over top of the Rambler defense is what set them up. They got another possession back after the Ramblers fumbled the football on just a mistimed handoff or just a mishanded snap. Couldn't really see what was happening. There was a lot of traffic, but now the Ramblers find themselves in a 14-0 deficit here at home at the start of the second quarter. Edwards under center. Man goes in motion, hands it off underneath, looking for some space, and
there wasn't none. that defense, they them linebackers, they fly to the football.
And
it's almost going to take LaFayette a little pass play right here to try to spread out the field again. I mean, Northwest is packing about 7 to 8 in the box.
Yeah, the Bruins run a 3-4 defense. They jump off sides, blatantly obvious. You can't ignore that one. It'll give the Ramblers a free 5 yards, making it a third and manageable. Ramblers have seen a lot of them long third downs tonight. They converted one with a double handoff. That was really the spark on that drive that the Ramblers started moving the ball on this Bruin team before the fumble. The Ramblers huddled back up, getting ready to run this other play with a much more third and manageable, about 3rd and 5, I believe.
If we could just get a little dump down pass right here, just to spread, if we could just get a pass out to the side a little bit, just to spread them linebackers. I mean, they're creeping in there so close.
It's an outside handoff with some lead blockers in front.
Good
and that's
job.
going to be a first down for the Ramblers.
B took off running like he was shot out of a cannon.
And those long stretch plays, those runs to the outside, a little harder to block, harder to defend as well. As it is D-line, you can't get reached on that, and some nice lead blocking from the Ramblers. Able to pick up that first down. So we know the Ramblers can move the football here on this pretty stout Bruins defense. We saw it on the drive before the fumble, and you can kind of see it here as well. And you just gotta get comfortable. You gotta see what the opposing team's doing, and that's gonna be a false start. Gonna back the Ramblers up 5 yards, and that's gonna be 1st and 15.
Yeah, we're country line dancing right here. 3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
That's a good analogy. I think I'll use that next time. Yeah, not what you want to see. You pick up pretty good. You pick up a pretty good first down, and then you come back and you shoot yourselves in the foot again. Yeah, you're lucky that it's first down, so you still have some stuff to work with. Another handoff, and
Nice
getting
run.
most of that yardage back. Gets it about, I believe, a yard past the original line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what it is. About a 2nd and 8. So a good run play.
That was good because we was way back there. I mean, whenever you're 1st and 15, 2nd and 8 ain't too bad.
I always like to think that if you can get the majority of the penalty yardage back by like 3 or 4 yards, or maybe even equal out the penalty yardage the next play, that it's always a solid outcome. Another man in motion. Edwards rolling out, looking, has to take off, and not a bad gain. He's going to be stopped short, well short of the first down marker, but picks up probably about 3 or 4 yards there.
But one thing about Dax that is so good, that he still had his head downfield. He had his shoulders squared up. He was ready to throw, but there just wasn't nothing downfield to throw for.
Yeah, solid coverage by this stout Bruins defense. You'll see it all night. They're 5-1 for a reason, and the Rambler are 4-2 for a reason. Both these squads are really good. But the Ramblers a little more run heavy. And when a team leans more towards one area of the game of football, is another handoff up the middle. And that's going to be a first down for the Ramblers. So now the Ramblers moving the ball again here on this Bruins defense. That's been pretty stout.
Number 5, I mean, you'll hear his name over and over all night long, Javon Williams.
He's the leading rusher for this Rambler team. Ramblers have, last I checked, it was 802 yards on the ground total on the season. And now it's a 1st and 10 in Bruin territory there at the 46-yard line. As Edwards lines back up under center. Takes it again, hands it off to the outside. Fakes that double handoff. Williams, a pretty solid gain there. That's going to be a gain of about 5 or 6.
Yeah. It's just according on where the guy marks it. Looks like they're giving him 8.
A very good gain from Williams there. So a gain of 8, now 2nd and 2. See if the Ramblers can continue this drive. That has been pretty.
I think I could have run up that middle. And I can't run. And I'm big. But the offensive line, they are getting their blocks.
Edwards floats this one for Sintel, who goes up trying to haul it in. Really kind of a 50-50 ball. Sintel trying to jump up there and haul it in. Very well defended by the Bruin defense.
I tell you, I got to give it to that Northwest guy. He sat there and jumped with him. I mean, both of them was up there.
And luckily for the Ramblers, it's only 3rd and 2, so a very manageable 3rd down here as they are in Bruin territory. Ball at the 38-yard line as the Ramblers trail 14-0 with 7:16 to go here in this first half. Williams trying to, and I believe he fumbled the ball, and we'll see what the referee says. Let's see if they mark him down. They mark him down. He's just short of the 1st down. Now it's going to be 4th down, and he actually lost yardage, so it's going to be about 4th and 4.
And it looks like we're going for it. Now it's time for one of them rope-a-dope plays.
Probably go back to that double handoff the Ramblers had success with
because they've done set it up with the fake double handoff. So I would go back to it right now, just see, because they've got everybody in the box.
Motion again, and that was doomed from the start. False start on the Ramblers. So now you're most likely going to have to punt if you're the Ramblers. That backs you up 5 yards. Again, another case of shooting yourself in the foot, and you can't do that. When you're able to sustain a drive and continue to move the ball against a pretty good defense, you can't have these mental errors that cost you.
And as a coach, this right here, what makes you turn gray hair and bald. Because you know your players are better than that, but it's just a mental breakdown. But you also got to tell yourself these are high school kids. They're 16, 17 years old. And
this time the Bruins only have one return man back. A nice punt, nice spiraling punt, and almost took a Bruins bounce back. Luckily, the Ramblers able to field that ball at, I believe, what's going to be the 11-yard line.
And I tell you, Javen, that was a good punt. I mean, to not put it in the end zone and to make it high enough to where your men can get back there to call for a fair catch. And he's got one of them wonky kicks, and a lot of people don't want to catch it because, I mean, that ball's doing everything in the world up there. And so it did take that good side bounce. I'm glad it didn't decide to go backwards.
And we'll see if the Rambler defense can stay stout right here against this Bruins offense. They've shown cases. He had a 3 and out against this very solid Bruins offense on their first drive of the game. They just run it to the right side with Knuckles, and he gets a...
Look like Knuckles just basically that's where he was headed to. He was headed for out of bounds. He never did turn it up or nothing. He just went in a dive straight to the line.
And it didn't look like he had too much room over there. The Rambler defense not giving him a lot of space to breathe. He was able to get about 2 or 3 yards out of it.
And they're running a lot of linemen. I mean, the Bruins are.
And the Rambler defense able to stop that run really quick. Meets him at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 3rd down and long. And now the Rambler defense has a chance to force a 3 and out against this very good Bruins offense. They send 3 men out to the left, one man to the right. You typically see the quarterback take a shot here, and that's where he was looking. Throws a beautiful pass. Mitchell able to haul that one in. I believe he did. That was a heck of a throw from Gavin Knuckles. And it was a 1st down. They did say he caught it. And
it was a pretty throw, but that was an awesome catch.
Sometimes you just got that receiver as Knuckles has on the option play, and he's just got nobody catching him as he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown for the Bruins. Now brings the score 20-0.
And there again, I mean, we hit him in the backfield. It was just overran. A lot of times these players, they get so much adrenaline in their system, especially on the backside, weak side, and everything. They run up field, and then that's whenever the quarterback just runs right past them, and that's what happened on that. We've got to be able to stay in our head and stay steady and wait on that comeback.
Yeah, gotta be able to try to keep contain on there. You probably won't believe this, but I played defensive end during high school in my later years, and a bad snap on the extra point attempt, and the Ramblers gonna shut down any kind of further action. Not gonna be any good. So only a 20-0 score here with 5:11 to go remaining in the first half. We'll step aside. We'll take a 30-second break, and the Bruins will be kicking off to the Ramblers. Rambler football here on 93.7 WQCH.
Switch it. Come on.
Welcome back to Rambler football here on 93.7, your home of Rambler football. You've seen some signs of life from the Ramblers. They're playing. They have their plays. They've been able to drive the ball on this Bruin defense. They shoot themselves in the foot with fundamental errors, and a very good play, a good option play from the Bruins, making the score 20-0. As this kick, they're going to squib it, and Williams able to haul that one in, looks for some space, and he's going to get it up maybe just past the 35, or maybe they mark him at the 35, as the Bruins were pretty quick to try to meet him.
Good 8-yard run right there.
He holds them for, we'll see where the referees spot this. It should be the 35.
Had a couple of helmets tangled up down there in the bottom of the view that they had to get. The ref had to reach in there and untangle some helmets.
Ramblers back out on offense. You've seen some good drives from this Rambler offense. They've started finding the holes in this Bruins defense in the run game, and here's one of them right now. Is just a very big stretch play and a big hit from number 1 Kyle Cummings from the Bruins, but not before a pretty good carry for the Ramblers there. Picks up about 5 or 6 yards. I think it's going to be closer to 5.
Bryson Pinson carrying that. B, I'm telling you, I got to coach him for a couple of years at Saddle Ridge. Very amazing kid, coachable kid, loves to play football, loves to get better, loves the weight room, and loves to run. And he loves running over people. So, I mean, it's even better.
Edwards back under center. Hands it off this time, looking for some space. Can't really find any, and he's going to... Jim Williams, not a lot of room to breathe right there. The Bruins defense reading their keys pretty quickly and getting back there to make sure Williams doesn't get any further than the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defensive line coach for Northwest has got his guys trained. You just saw 8 guys running down the line. I mean, basically that's what it was. It was like just a wall of white, and Javen couldn't find a hole nowhere.
And this is a 3-man front that the Bruins run. They have they got 4 linebackers out there, and they run a blitz. Saw a man firing. Edwards takes off, fumble, and recovered past the first down stick for the Rambler offense. You don't see that kind of play.
It was ugly, but we'll take it.
My football coach said, just because she ugly doesn't mean you can't take her to prom. And
right.
That's our case right there. That is a case right there.
Got a first down right there.
You'll take a first down any way you can get it in the game of football, even if it's controversial or not. I mean, Rambler offense, like I said, we've seen signs of life from them. They've been able to drive this ball into Bruin territory. It's just when they get down there, they start to just fundamental errors, like taking care of the ball. And now Edwards looks, and that's going to get blown dead. He was hitting Porter Sintel on a screen, but Coach Thompson wants a timeout.
He barely even got that ball off. I'm glad that there was a timeout, and that's what Coach Ethan was looking at. The play clock, for a lot of y'all that haven't been to high school football games here in the state of Georgia, there is a clock. It's a 25-second clock. And right before the snap, it had hit 0. So Ethan Thompson for the Ramblers saw it and called that timeout.
Yeah, and also at this timeout, you can take a little bit, kind of discuss what you're seeing. I mean, we've seen those wide run plays seem to be working for the Ramblers. We've seen a lot of those kind of stretch outside zone plays for the Ramblers kind of work. You force the defensive line to try to get out there, and any running back is going to probably be the D lineman outside.
And really right now, I mean, with that timeout, you could went ahead and put in a couple of plays, run a little bit of hurry up. I mean, this defense for Northwest, they have been out on the field.
Ramblers motion a man. They look. Edwards tries to take off, and he's going to be
probably back to the line of scrimmage.
I think they're going to mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Able to get back. It's going to go down as a sack. And it is going to bring up 2nd and 10. As we have about 2.5 to go here in this first half. Porter Sintel and another Rambler player. It's going out. Porter Sintel going out wide. He is now perfectly lined up with the ball. Edwards under center again. They motion another man. Edwards trying to stay on his feet. Not going to happen as the Bruins defense able to rally.
And really, I think that was a blown-up play. He didn't get the ball into the fullback's hands like he was trying to. Just glad they didn't fumble right there. We don't need that. We need a minute 45 of total offense. Because this could be a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
If we can hold it to the end of the quarter, go into halftime, and we get the ball back.
And timeout called by the Bruins, trying to preserve time for themselves to possibly go down and get another possession, as it is third down and 10. What do you want to see from the Rambler offense here to try to get this ball and try to get points on the board?
I think we should, we're going to have to get a little dump down play, a little pass dump down. I know they're kind of shredding that off. If we've got to put another line or get a running back to run out and everything, it ain't even got to be big. It's just got to be about a 5-10 yard little pass just to spread out. Like you said, they're running 4 linebackers right now. I mean, it's kind of hard to run up there unless we do get the little razzle-dazzle double handoff.
Edwards just drops back from under center. Tries to throw it deep. It's almost triple covered. It's going to fall incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th down, and that's going to stop the clock. So the Bruins not going to have to burn another timeout, and that's going to give the Bruins the ball back as the Ramblers get ready to punt this ball back to. With let's see, we got a minute 35, and the good thing is that Williams can punt the ball pretty well, put some air under it, try to waste a lot more time. Williams caught the top of his foot, somehow takes a Rambler bounce and gonna be down at the 15-yard line.
Anytime we'll take a 25-yard bounce.
It's got to be one of the crazier punts I've ever seen.
No, that was last week. He hit one last week that it went 10 yards forward and 90 yards right. Yeah. Well,
sometimes the ball just strikes the ground well.
And he it came off the side of his foot and everything, and he knew it. As soon as he kicked it, he was like just shaking his head. But then he came back with the next punt that they had, and he booted it 52 yards. So, I mean.
And the Ramblers going to kind of play a lot of prevent zone, and that pass going to be a little high from Knuckles and going to be incomplete. Stops the clock, brings up 2nd down.
And even though we've not said his name a lot tonight, Huggins, he's still getting back there on them long throws. He's there, and I think he is rushing the quarterback just a little bit to get him to throw quicker than what he knows that he's coming. And
pass complete to Mitchell, who goes to the outside, picks up the first, and goes out of bounds.
That's the play I'm talking about LaFayette needs. Just a nice little 10-yard little out pattern, a 5-yard out pattern, just to spread the defense a little bit. It looks like Northwest is trying to score right here. I mean, they got 5 wide.
Throws another hitch route again, another curl kind of deal, picks up a 1st down, and that was number 2.
But LaFayette's defense is basically in no man's land. You can't really stick on them because they can fly right past you.
And the Ramblers playing a lot of zone right here, trying to kind of play a little bit of prevent, and that was going to be a rollout to the left, and reception by Cade Mitchell. He's going to be tackled. Ramblers keep him in bounds this time. 2nd and 1.
They're probably going to rope this one deep.
And you probably will see it throw deep as Knuckles breaks contain and gets out of bounds and picks up the first in the process. So the stick's going to move. Clock's going to stop with 25.3 to go here in this first half. And you don't want to give up anything deep, so I understand the Ramblers playing a prevent. You don't want to give up anything big, but when you play prevent, you leave anything short and intermediate open. As Knuckles drops back again, hits another, and he actually can't hold on to what was a perfect ball to number 10, Cade Mitchell, who made that spectacular catch earlier. for that huge gain on that Knuckles rushing touchdown. Looked like he was trying to run before he hauled in the ball. Brings up the second down. 2nd and 10. Ball is at the 38-yard line in Rambler territory. Mitchell comes in
sack
motion.
Would be great here.
Wide open, a screenplay. Can't hold on to that one either. The intended target, number 12, Cal Manning. Couldn't haul that one in. Those screen passes, you're typically supposed to catch those with ease.
But they're trying to run before they ever catch them. I mean, their heads are already turning.
And 3rd and 10 for the Bruins. Or the Rambler defense looking to prevent any kind of first down. Bruins motion a man. Timeout called by the Ramblers.
I think that was about to be their long pass. So let's see, with 20 seconds, they could still get 2 plays off right here. So they're going to look at. They will probably throw short here to set up a long, or I don't know how many timeouts they have left. I think they just took their final timeout.
Scoreboard's not showing it. I think the Bruins have 2. And I think the Ramblers may have 1.
Okay.
If that wasn't their last one right
So
there.
he could be going for a shot here at the end zone and then take a timeout and send in the kicking team, or 2 passes into the end zone. So they could go either way right here.
And you probably see the Rambler defense try to keep things in front of them right here, as you don't want to give up that long shot here at the end of the half.
And if you're out about tomorrow around LaFayette, stop into the Dairy Dip or the China Buffet here in LaFayette and grab you something to eat. Great foods, or go by and get you some ice cream at the Dairy Dip, but go by and see them while you're out and about tomorrow in LaFayette.
So Knuckles in the gun, brings Mitchell in motion, and it's a mesh concept, wide open is number 18. That's going to be a face mask, and that's going to add 15 yards to the end of that play. Number 18, Evan Jones, on the receiving end of that pass.
But we finally got to hit the quarterback, so he knows that Huggins has been working and working and working, even though he just got it off just in time. But I tell you, Huggins was right there. He's been breathing down his neck all night, been about a couple inches away. He finally got loose and got him just then, right? But it was after he done threw the ball.
Leaves 9.8 on the clock here in the first half.
So it may not help the play any.
Face mask on the Ramblers, and that's going to move this ball. It's going to move the sticks, and that's going to be 15-yard penalty. Not what you want to see at all when you're the Ramblers. That you've given up 20 points so far. Not like instantly, not a lot of blown plays. The Rambler defense has been able to kind of keep them contained, but there's always that one, and there's another timeout for the Ramblers.
So that should be their last. What they're trying to do is probably set up the next 2 things that are going to be happening. I would say there's going to be a shot in the end zone right here. There's 9 seconds. You could throw a shot, and if it falls down, then you still got probably roughly about 2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds left, and you could call a timeout, put the field goal team in, or according on if the coaches wanting to feel guts and glory and throw another touchdown.
Yeah, you're the Rambler defense. You want to prevent any kind of other possible score.
But it kind of helps out with the prevent being this close to the end zone now. So now you're not leaving that open dump down. Because you got everything in close. I mean, you are setting what is it, 7, 8 yards? No, 13 yards away. So you're at least you got better options with your prevent right here.
Yeah, the windows get a little tighter down here in the red zone and any kind of zone defense. And the Bruins run a lot of this empty formation. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and just a dart from Knuckles, who throws a touchdown pass to Cade Mitchell. And that is not what you want. You don't going down. It's going to bring the score 26-0 with an extra point on the way. Actually, no, they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, they're going to make up for that lost field goal.
And I believe the Bruins have taken a timeout. They're going to want to discuss this. As Bruins lead.
So even though the football teams will be going into halftime, stick here on 93.7 for our halftime show. Talk some football and see what's going on in LaFayette and what you can get into. But we are enjoying this great weather. The weather is amazing.
Yeah, it's starting to cool down. It starts to become prime football weather as it gets a little cooler. Stays right there in about the 60s, low 80s, with a breeze, of course. It's perfect football weather. Nobody wants to play in the 100-degree heat unless you're a psychopath.
I know my primary, especially coaching, I love coaching in about 76, 77 with a light gust, 5-mile-an-hour winds. That's great.
Fall time's always the best time for football weather.
Summertime, we get out there early at middle school level. I mean, we're out there at 8 o'clock roughly, and trying to beat the heat. But whenever that sun comes across top of these mountains here in North Georgia, it starts baking eggs out of that.
And that 2-point attempt going to be no good. Good coverage by the Ramblers to prevent that 2-point conversion.
LaFayette, I mean, y'all probably see the score and everything, but it does not do you justice of how well the defense is playing. I mean,
it's just that they've been out there too much.
Mm-hmm.
You want to complement each side of the ball. When you're the offense and your defense comes up big after a long drive, you want to have a long drive yourself on the offensive side to give them a break, unless you're playing both sides of the ball, and it gets a little harder. But if you turn the ball over, you want your defense to come up big, stop somebody quick to try to give you the ball back. And we've seen cases of that. Just when one side of the ball is on the field too much, you get gassed out.
Yes, and now we can go in and rest our defense a little bit and get ready for our offense to come out, because LaFayette will get the ball. But it'd be nice to get a run back right here. We got time, 5.6 seconds.
And they do onside kick, and he goes straight down. And that's the smart play from
3.1 seconds. We could throw a Hail Mary.
Really unleash that Daxton Edwards arm just to see if he can get it down there. We'll see if Coach Thompson just wants to take it to the half with 3.6 seconds. You never really want to risk anything too late in the half if you throw the ball. I mean, the Bruins have already got 2 defenders about 20 yards off the ball to try to prevent any kind of deep pass.
I wouldn't really run some streaks, but I would run some X outs right here just to mix them up a little bit and throw one down the sideline on an X out.
Yeah, Edwards is going to line up under center, and he's gonna drop back, rolls out to his left, just kind of looking for some space. Bruins defender goes flying, and
we didn't have nobody open.
Clock. He got nobody open. Good coverage from the Bruins defense. Into the first half, the Ramblers trail 26-0. They, I believe, will get the ball back after the halftime break, so adjustment's going to come into play. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back for the halftime show when we return. It's Rambler football here on 93.7 WQCH.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind.
Sit in the hip like, whenever you tip them up, got to sit in the hip like,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that.
Got him, it stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we bring it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy.
Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Speed move. Quincy, take the snap. Hike. Here comes Fred Warner.
I'm open.
He's got Jefferson.
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy.
What is that boy doing?
Nobody was Oh no!
Bring it, little man.
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Quincy.
Quincy's in trouble!
I got you.
He pitches it to Saquon! No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Quishy.
Quincy. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Quincy, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping, because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Too hot! Pow! Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
Time to jump a volcano.
This is my story. But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sorta.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
What's in the bag? A barbecue bacon QPC from McDonald's.
Oh, you mean the injury special? I'll play you for it.
I've been waiting for you, OG. And if I win, McDonald's on me. Oh, you know my game, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Oye, vámonos. Let's get it.
I got something for you, Aaliyah.
All right, let me see it. Let me see it. Ooh. Ah!
All right. Yo, Stewie, when it takes the bag, you know that meal is already mine.
No,
Golly. Right here with you. I'm right here with you.
I see y'all.
What's that?
Big Mama? Made mine a double QPC for the double queen.
All right. Now she blocked it. Short.
The basket, it's the basket.
Ready? Yep. Looks like we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, twin.
Nothing but net. Get the injury special at McDonald's. Cheers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. Got him, it stays fair. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy.
Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move. Quincy, take the snap. Hike. Here comes Fred Warner.
I'm open.
He's got Jefferson.
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy.
Where is that ball going?
Nobody was Oh no!
Bring it, little man.
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Quasi.
Quincy's in trouble!
I got you.
He pitches into Saquon! No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Quishy.
Quincy. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Quincy, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping, because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride.
Time to jump a volcano.
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sorta.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
What's in the bag? A barbecue bacon QPC from McDonald's.
Oh, you mean the injury special? I'll play you for it. I've been waiting for you, OG. And if I win, McDonald's on me.
Oh, you know my game, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Oye, vámonos. Let's get it.
I got something for you, Elise.
All right, let me see it. Let me see it.
Ah!
All right. Yo, Stewie, winner takes the bag. You know that meal is already mine. Golly. Right here with you. Right here with you.
I see y'all.
What's that?
Big Mama?
Made mine a double QPC, but a double queen.
Now she blocked it. Sure.
The basket, it's the basket.
Ready? Yep. Looks like we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, twin.
Nothing but net. Get the injury special at McDonald's. Cheers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. Got him and stays fair. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we bring it to you. It's like that.
You don't have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy. Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move. Quincy, take the snap. Hike. Get runs to Fred Warner.
I'm open.
He's got Jefferson.
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy.
What is that boy doing?
Nobody was little number.
Oh no!
Bring it, little man.
Cam Jordan.
I'll see you tomorrow, Quincy.
Quincy's in trouble.
I got you.
He pitches into Saquon. No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
He's got guys right now that's in Oklahoma making $77 an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I wish.
They're welding aluminum.
Oh, that makes sense.
And they're 140 feet up in the air.
Ooh.
I can't do that. I wouldn't do it for anybody. 30 seconds.
I'll read off some of these.
Is it time yet?
It's time.
First time for dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Pasta dinner.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Once you get past the DQ here in Lafayette, you'll see Valley Auto. Stop in and tell the guys hi and get you a car. China Buffet, O'Brien's Insurance, got Lafayette Church of God, Wallace and Wilbanks Funeral Home, Bank of Lafayette. Hey, we just want to thank y'all for your sponsorship for our Friday night football and for us to get to do something that we love and also get the kids' names out across the air. For people that can't make it to the game, they can listen and hear what these kids are doing. And now we're about ready for the Ramblers to receive and got Northwest about to kick off.
And we just wait for the referees get into position. And we'll wait for a whistle to be blown. There it is. Hear it loud and proud. As the Bruins get ready to kick this off to the Ramblers. A little pooch kick as Sintel tries the hook and ladder and not really gonna go anywhere. I kind of like the idea though, trying to get some momentum, but
I thought he done fumbled it, but then I saw him reaching out, handing it to the guy.
Typically that kind of idea works a little better when the kick actually comes all the way to you, not 10 yards in front of you. Much easier, a little easier to execute. Like I said, not a bad idea at all. Trying to get your team, trying to light a spark under your team to be able to get them to fired up.
That's kind of like what I'm talking about, you know, getting a little bit of kindling wood into your fire to get it start right there with a.
As Ramblers have the first possession of the start of the second half. If you're just now tuning in, start of the second half underway. The Ramblers down 26-0 to a very solid Northwest Whitfield team. Hand it off, double handoff again. Edwards with a lead block, puts a man on his back. Javen Williams picks up a pretty good gain. There's going to be a flag, and that might be unsportsmanlike, and it's about who it's against. I believe that's going to go against the Ramblers. Ethan Thompson talking to Daxton Edwards. I could be wrong, but I don't think you're going to get a talking to from your coach like that unless one of the Bruins players came in with a late hit. That's exactly what it was in sportsmanlike. It's 15 yards back from the spot of the foul.
And I think it was for him standing, but he couldn't go nowhere. And I really don't know why you would call that unless he said something.
Probably thought he was taunting. He could have said something.
And there was there was all kinds of white jerseys around him. I mean, he
There's a
couldn't
lot
really
of white jerseys around there.
couldn't really move that much. But that is a quarterback laying somebody out. I mean, got to give it to him.
And ball marked at the 13-yard line.
And this is where you got to get in their heads and say, hey, guys, listen, we're killing ourselves with the small things.
And another handoff. And kind of breaking free.
Oh.
Gets a lot of that penalty yardage back. Gets to the
If he could have got past that hand that was reached out for his ankle,
touchdown.
He would have been gone to the house.
And now it brings up a 3rd and 9, picking up a lot of that penalty yardage back.
So I wished we could take our mouse over there and run it over here and click it on B and let him take it to the house. And say, that's Paul Thigpen right there.
Edwards fires.
Oh.
Ball's going to fall just a little short, intended for Porter Sintel. That brings up a 4th down. The Ramblers have found themselves in those long 3rd down situations more often than not tonight, and it's hard to convert those. You got to find a way to put yourself in better situations.
And the bad part about it is, if it wasn't for the flag, we would have had 2 first downs, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so that one flag, that 15-yarder, I mean, hurts you 3 plays.
Can't make a lot of mental errors right now being down. And a heck of a punt, able to by Williams. It takes a Rambler bounce past the 25-yard line. Just going to go shy of the 20, going to be marked down at the 21. Williams able to get that off. The Bruins unit there getting back there in a hurry, trying to block it, and a great heads up from Javen Williams to scramble a little bit. Looked like he was going to take completely off.
I think he was going to, and then he saw the next line of people, and then he's like, I better kick. Because he has had one run back for 50 yards at the beginning of the season.
That's great.
It was, and I tell you how gutsy it was. He was on the 20, and it was 4th and 20, and he ran it for 45 yards on a fake punt. So it was a good turnaround then, but that was not a good time to try.
Pushing their man. Going to dump it off. And they're going to pick up about a gain of 3 or 4 yards right there.
They have been listening to our radio show.
They have.
I've just been calling that for almost 2 quarters. The little dump down, little out in the flats, pass, and just let him run.
And now you're talking 2nd and 7, I believe. Play action pass. Knuckles going to let one fly. And good defense there from the Ramblers. Getting a hand in there, forcing the incompletion. You see that ball a little sooner and it hangs up in the air. Possibly a chance for a pick, but you'll take the incompletion.
Oh, yeah. And really, that was dead on. In real live time, watching it and everything, he sped up to catch up to that ball. And I'm telling you, it looked like he was going to be beat by a long shot.
But drops back again. Finds his man on the out route on the 3rd down conversion. And that's going to move the chains for the Bruins.
It's kind of like we're in a prevent 2.0 right here. We got some people in prevent, some in.
And a quick screen out to the right side. And I believe they may give him the first down, or they may mark him just shy.
I think they just put the foot down at a yard short.
And you are exactly right. 2nd down and short. Bruins playing with some tempo. Hand it off to Parker. He does get enough for the first down, I believe. That's going to move the sticks, but he's met quickly by the Rambler D-line.
So we was talking about inches. They marked it about 6 inches from where the first down marker was, so he got it by about 6 inches.
And here goes Knuckles again, looking wide open, led him too far. Mitchell right there in the middle of the field. Knuckles could not put it right on him.
Knuckles actually turned his head. He knew that he had done overthrew him.
That was a good route by Mitchell. He's had a lot of catches tonight. And
what grade is Mitchell in?
He is.
Does it have that on that paper?
He is listed as no. It doesn't list him.
It don't say.
It does not say. It's okay. We got other sources that might know the answer to that. Here's Knuckles, hands it off on the jet motion. A big hit.
Big hit, and I think that was Hayden. No, that was Bryson Cleghorn. Mighty Mouse took him out. And Huggins helped.
Big hit. Number 8. Davison on the carry for the Bruins. Throws it down in the flat. It's Mitchell on the receiving end. And he's going to be forced out of bounds.
I thought he stepped out of bounds way before then.
And now the Bruins deep in Rambler territory. Now Knuckles takes a snap again. Puts it far on the money for a touchdown for Kyle Cummings on the receiving end.
I tell you, the Bruins line is getting lucky, and either they are flirting with disaster, one or the other, because the holdings are not getting flagged. So you look back at that play, we had 2 linemen getting held and everything, but still shouldn't be leaving guys wide open.
I gotta say, that was a very well-placed ball. There were 2 defenders in the area. The Ramblers were there. Just a better placed ball. Safety, a little late getting over to help his corner. And now that's going to make this 33-0. The Ramblers trail here in the third quarter. We will step aside, take a 30-second break. When we return, it's Rambler football here on 93.7 WQCH.
And this is Sean Butterbean Green with Grant, and we're out here doing Friday Night Lights at Jack King Stadium and Suttles Field. The score right now, if you're just now getting in with us, is Northwest is 33 and our Lafayette Ramblers are 0. The defense for the Ramblers have gave up just a couple of long passes to make some touchdowns, and now we're off with the kick.
Oh, let that go out of bounds. That's going to be a flag. Kick off. It's going to bring that ball out.
Should bring it up to about the 27, 28.
I believe it's the 30.
Oh, they're going to bring it up to the 30?
That's typically the rule. Should be about the 30 or 35. Although every level of football is different, so the 35-yard line is where that ball is going to come.
Okay.
Ramblers will take over, see if they can go down and put some points on the board, get some kind of momentum going. With 8:46 to go here in the third quarter.
This is really the only second time we've had good field position to start with.
And a handoff right underneath. Bruin defense.
Tuscan Walden on the carry for a pickup of 1 yard.
Giving the Ramblers no room to work with right there.
You know, that's one position of the field where Tuscan plays at, your fullback. You don't get a lot of credit, and you don't get a lot of yards, but you sure do get hit a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The fullback gets hit almost every play, even with or without the ball.
You know, those fullbacks typically used for lead blocking or some pass blocking, and they're taking the hit. And the handoff cuts it up pretty soon.
Bryson Pinson on the carry.
Did you see the go stop on that? I mean, he like run full speed, stopped on a dime, and then started right back up.
He tried to hit it outside. Outside wasn't open. Able to come to that jump stop, and he able to pick up a pretty good 3-4 yard gain. That would be 3rd and 5 here for the Ramblers.
It's also fun to watch that kid play basketball. He's just as quick with a basketball that he is with a football.
Edwards under center. Takes the snap, drops back, and there is, I believe that they will give him the first down.
This guy is giving it to him. Yep. Yeah, they finally give it to him.
Move the chains, first down for the Ramblers. And that's that quick out you've been talking about, Butterbean.
And we have that in our thing. I don't know why we don't do it as much. It's a little 5-10 yard out. Run it both sides. Spread that defense. Then put your running back in.
And Edwards, it's another man pass, just a little out of reach.
Rayburn was right there, just a little bit too high for him.
Yeah, just a little too high.
And you're going to start seeing these linebackers start spreading out a little bit more. Whenever you're running 4 linebackers like that, and they can get them little dump passes, that means that you're taking the outside linebackers and saying, hey, guys, y'all got to cover the flats. So they're worried about flats, and then you can run right up the middle.
Yeah, hit one of them, hit something up the seam.
It comes down to numbers. Basically,
yeah,
you're playing chess over there, and some teams are playing checkers.
And 2nd down and 10 for the Ramblers. Motion man, whistle is going to get blown. And that's going to be a delay of game. Edwards not paying attention to the play clock. You've seen a lot of the snaps for the Ramblers tonight. They've been late into the play clock. So either
well, the play is taking longer to get out there. And so that don't give him time for any adjustments. He can't do no checks, can't do nothing because he's having to hurry up and hike the ball.
Now 2nd down and 15 for the Ramblers. Edwards moves his man over. Orbit motion, toss outside, taking it up, and gets those 5 yards back. It's going to be 3rd and long again.
So really, if we go back to what I said earlier, that right there, if we was already at the first down and then going 5 yards, it would be 2nd or 3rd and 5 right now instead of 3rd and 10. So the penalties hurt.
Actually, 3rd and 11 is still behind the sticks.
Still behind the sticks.
And that's been the tough part about today for the Ramblers. They've been in a lot of these 3rd and long situations. Porter Centel and a man trading as we barely get the snap off, and actually no, Coach Ethan Thompson taking a timeout as the play clock again just getting down there.
And a lot of their plays take seconds to get whenever you got your shifts and your movement. I mean, so you got to give him a little bit of time.
You got to either get the play call in quicker or you got to find a way. It's just you take too long. These are a lot of those mental mistakes that you can't have, especially when you're down in a game like this. It's a region game. Northwest Whitfield, one of the best teams in the region, 2-0 in the region, as a matter of fact, beating Heritage and Gilmer. So just the Ramblers got to find a way to get these play calls in a little quicker.
And speaking of Gilmer, we'll be there next week.
Yeah, Gilmer.
And Gilmer.
Gilmer was able to put up 28 against the this pretty stout Bruins defense. So now the play clock starts. And a man in motion. Fakes the toss. Edwards gonna get sacked. Almost no protection there from the Rambler O-line.
Brings up fourth down.
Number 31, Lucas Amos, there back there for the sack. He was back there in a hurry. That brings up fourth down.
He was back there so quick you actually probably thought he knew the play. I mean, he was back there quick.
Now you have Javen Williams, who's been punting the ball pretty well tonight. This one no different. Probably going to take a... Actually, that one's just going to bounce a little to the side. And that's going to be fielded probably about the 32 or 33 in Bruins territory.
Keaton down the ball at the 32-yard line.
As the score 33-0, under 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. You're just now tuning in. Ramblers trail 33-0. It's been, you're talking about the quick outs. You would think that with how effective this defense has been against the run game, you've had a couple of the big runs. You would think that the Ramblers would try to throw the ball a little more and spread out this defense.
But we've got to get blocking up front to give that.
It's another quick screen, and that is a first
They finally
down.
got him down.
Tackled by a host of Ramblers.
Number 2, Corbin Bates on the reception of that quick little screen pass. And it's going to be a first down. And the Bruins going to move this ball. Playing pretty fast. And a flag on the play.
They didn't have everybody set.
Number 6, Gage Parker on the carry.
Penalty on the play.
I believe that is going to back up the Bruins. Flag came in pretty early. Just kind of waiting on the call here. Head referee, illegal shift. And that's going to be against the Bruins and going to set them back 5 yards. Now the Bruins are probably going to throw.
The Rambler crowd has the horns out. You can probably hear them. Got the soccer horns going.
First and 15, the Bruins face.
Replay of first down.
That would be my crew down there. My wife's heading up the bugle horn crew.
Bruins line back up in the gun. Still running a lot of the spread offense, a lot of receivers out wide. Hands it off underneath to, I believe it was
6 on the carry.
Gage Parker.
You know, with me doing the radio and going different places and everything, a lot of people are like, man, you must go by yourself. No, my wife's in the vehicle ready to go. She loves Friday night football. And she's like, she's got it in our calendar. We're going here, we're going here, we're going here. And whenever we have an off night, we actually find a football game to go watch.
There you go.
That's our date night. Normally we go to a football game and go to Walmart.
Yeah.
That's our date night.
Knuckles throws, completes the pass on the short gain. Gets it back to about the original line of scrimmage. And
he gave him a little healthy spot right there.
Two of the Rambler players there quickly.
He gave him a very healthy spot.
Yeah, I guess that was that forward progress. 3rd and 9, I believe. Rambler Nation trying to back this defense. Knuckles drops back, finds Cade Mitchell incomplete. A flag comes in.
Penalty flag on the play.
And we'll see. Typically, you see a flag thrown back towards the line of scrimmage. You're talking possible.
I really
holding.
didn't see nothing unless he left too early.
An eligible man upfield, so that's going to be. I think we had 2 flags on
Yeah.
Bruins there, but both of them going to be declined after the incompletion.
I think they also give them delay of game too. Delay of game and movement in the backfield.
Jordan Ridley
Now
and Tay Ware back to receive
Bruins
the punt.
face a 4th down, something they haven't really seen a lot of in this game.
No, not since the fourth quarter.
Not since the first quarter, the first
Oh,
3
yeah,
and out.
first quarter.
The Rambler defense that came up big to hold a 3 and out. And the punter, Kyle Cummings, for the Bruins. We have whistles being blown. I don't know if the referees are...
Too many guys on the field?
There's no flag on the play. There's no flag on the field, so referees either they're discussing something.
Or it could have been Ethan was talking to him. He probably didn't know there was two different calls, and so he may only declined one and didn't decline the other. I think that's what it is. So that's what it was. The refs thought he declined both, but he didn't. He only declined one.
So now you push the Bruins back and give one of your returners, I guess, a little more room to work with. Good catch on the punt.
On the return.
Not going to be no horse collar tackle. Number 31, Lucas Amos. There.
Actually, I didn't even see Tay Ware even up in front. I thought it was just Javon back there.
Ramblers are going to take back over. You're hoping they can find something to get going here.
At least some good positive. I mean,
with 3:23 here in the 3rd quarter.
We need some good positive plays right here with high school kids. You always got, it's like putting in golf. You want to see the ball go into the hole. That makes your whole day, even after a.
Edwards going to be met in the backfield. That's Lucas Amos again. 2nd sack of the game.
And that just went back almost.
It's a 7-yard loss.
Yes.
Let's bring up 2nd and 17.
32-yard line brings up 2nd down for the Ramblers.
A little swing pass would be nice right now. It's kind of set up for that.
And a handoff right underneath. A short gain. And bring up 3rd and long again.
Ball brought out to the 35-yard line. Brings up 3rd down for the Ramblers.
I know Tuscan's a pretty hard runner, but can't run through 8 guys.
No.
So we're going to have to start getting our swing passes, or he's just going to get murdered the whole time.
Edwards back under center. And they're bringing the heat. Screen pass out to Porter Centel.
And there was nobody. Sea of white.
Porter Centel
like
on the reception.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a tunnel screen or he just didn't think he had the blocks outside, but he brings it back in and he's met immediately by a good majority of the Bruin defense, and that brings up 4th down for the Ramblers. They're going to be forced to punt again.
Now, if he was a little bit closer on that little tunnel screen, he may have had a chance because there was an opening on that right side of the defense. But it went down real quick.
And snap a little high on that punt.
And that punt's high.
Very high punt. Nice bounce.
Keep rolling.
Ramblers
Keep
get
rolling.
there, let it go. And going to be marked at about the 7-yard line.
He's my player of the game right now. He has had
some fantastic punts today as the Bruins get ready to come back out on the offensive side.
Because if you're not here at the game and everything, I mean, he punted from the 35-yard line, and it landed after rolling and everything on the 6 or 7-yard line. It's a big-time punt.
Yeah, 7-yard line. That's where that ball's marked. Bruins deep in their own territory.
But it hit on the 20, so it rolled.
Rolled 13 yards.
Yeah.
And here is handoff right underneath in the gut.
Shoestring tackle.
Gage Parker on the carry. Short gain for the Bruins.
Number 19 with a shoestring tackle right there.
Taken down by Ramblers at the 10-yard line.
2nd and 7.
That's Riley Arthur with the shoestring tackle. Oh, sending blitz.
Ramblers bring the blitz. It almost gets home. Overran him just a little bit. Gets a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and not even got 2. Brings up about 3rd and 6, maybe 3rd and 5.
So what they did on that right there, they actually sent Huggins from the tight end, from the defensive end. He rolled out like he was going to go out for a pass and then shot right up the middle. That was a good play.
Everybody spread out wide for the Bruins, and
oh, nice hit.
Knuckles gonna be tackled.
So that's Huggins back to back. It's getting a little chippy, and some Northwest guys are not liking that.
And that's gonna be the end of the 3rd quarter. Ramblers still trail 33-0. Entering the 4th, we'll take a 30-second break. When we come back, it's more Rambler football here on 93.7 on WQCH.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered.
Now.
And welcome back here to Rambler Football on WQCH 93.7. Ramblers here on their rec night trail to a very good Bruins team, 33-0. Ramblers showing signs of life every now and then. A lot of mental and fundamental errors that have really kind of kept them behind.
And that was from last week too. Last week it was the same thing. We would do this country line dancing that I call it. We go 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, and sometimes we'd only go 1 step forward and 4 steps back.
Yeah, the Ramblers they've had moments in the first half where they were playing pretty well, but the turnovers, their defense all night has seen the field too much, so the defense is gassed. So that's,
I guarantee it, we're over 100 yards just in penalties. I
have to double check that stat. I wouldn't say that you're too far off.
Yeah, I don't think I'm too far.
Cummings almost gets blocked. It's muffed, and it is picked up. Breaks 1 tackle, goes past the 45, fumbles it again, and he's gonna be tackled deep in Bruins territory. There's a flag on the play. This might be a hold.
Either a hold or a blindside block, because now with that new high school rule, they got to be able to see you before you can hit them. So, and I think it happened right up here. But that may not be it, but.
Actually, no, flags against the Ramblers.
Yep. And it was a offside block.
Gotta be.
A lot of times that happens because the linemen, they just turn around and they're like, oh, there's somebody, I'm gonna kill them. And it's like, bam, they go to hit them and they're not looking.
Referees are kind of still discussing what's going on here.
I think Ethan's trying to find out if they're going to mark it from where the foul or where the end of the play.
I think typically in that kind of situation, it's the end of the play most of the time. Some referee crews are not too sure about the rules.
That was a long.
That's a long 15-yard penalty.
After the mark off of the penalty, big ball will be marked at the 37-yard line. First down, Ramblers.
37-yard line, Ramblers and Bruin territory.
And that's where the block, the blindside block hit.
Man in motion again, hands in underneath. It's a pretty solid gain. Picks up about 6.
Chris Duncan. So we've got added another running back to our RM4. So now we've got 5 running backs going.
Correction, picked up 5. Second medium for the Ramblers. Edwards lines back up under center. Looks, throws, Sintel on the reception. Trying to find some space and either going to be marked short of the first down or be given the first down. And it is a Rambler first down. Move the chains. Maybe 1st and 10 from the 24 in Bruin territory.
We need to score a touchdown right here. I think it would be a morale booster for the Ramblers just to get a score in here.
A nice lead block. Williams bounces outside, has a man blocking for him up front. Going to be chased down, though, just short of the first down. They're going to call that probably about 2nd and inches. I mean, can't be more. Actually, they're going to call it 2nd and 1.
I bet these refs are going to say after this game, we don't want to do a LaFayette Northwest game because they move too fast. Them guys on the sidelines are getting workouts.
Yeah, 2nd and, okay, what I thought was 1 looks to be 2.
Yeah, I don't think
thought Williams got up there and got at that extra yard. Takes the handoff. Edwards has hardly any room to run and gets tackled low and lost a couple of yards in the process. Just trying to find the space on the outside as he was under duress pretty early.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll bring up 3rd down and 5 now.
Be nice to dunk one in right here. Just go ahead and throw that nice little fade pass right there into the end zone to Porter and let him jump up and grab it.
Yeah.
You got
Ramblers gonna play.
You got 2 downs to play with right here.
Playing for pride. 9:14 to go here, or sorry, what was 9:14 here to go in this game. Edwards fumbles it, and I think
Northwest got it.
The Rambler, no, that is not the case. The Bruins recover, and that's going to be another turnover for the Ramblers.
They're just, I mean, whenever you can, I mean, they just sent the whole house, even the kitchen sink, at Dax Edwards.
Yeah, he had really no time to breathe back there.
He probably looked up and saw 19 helmets, and they only got 11 guys out on the field. I mean, they were sending everybody.
Everybody was back there in a hurry. Dax Edwards said really no room to breathe. And that's been a couple of situations tonight. He's had, anytime he goes to fake a handoff and he looks up, there's somebody there.
And I mean, the kid's going to see white for a long time. for the next couple of days because he's had white jerseys in his eyes a lot tonight.
Hands it off underneath up the gut, and the Rambler defense bringing the man down quickly. Number 5.
And it may even take a defensive touchdown to get us started.
Number 5, Xavier Villafuerte. What a name.
You did pretty well saying that. I
would never.
I looked at it, and however you said it, I was going to go with it.
That's a good one. I love trying to challenge myself with a lot of these names. Is they hand it to him again, and he's going to be met immediately for no.
Hagen,
they gave him a yard.
Hagen English again. I'm telling you, that kid right there is. I call him the workhorse of the defense. I mean, he is. He's in on every play. He may not get the tackle, but he will finish it up. And normally, whenever he is the first one on the tackle, pretty much ain't got to clean them up. He's done got them on the ground. Very, very strong kid.
And the Bruins staying in this kind of spread. Just going to find a man wide open in the middle, some busted coverage, and the Ramblers hustle to bring him down. That is number 12. That's number 12, Cal Manning, on the receiving end for the big gain for the Bruins. On 6:15 to go here in the fourth quarter in this game.
The player had put the ball down before the refs even got up there. I mean, them refs are tired to not having to run down the sidelines.
I will say this has been a pretty fast-paced game.
It has been.
Tonight. A lot of the Ramblers with a run-heavy game and not a lot of players running out of bounds. And now Rambler defense coming up strong right there.
Ran up the middle, tackled by Andrew Huggins. Ethan Lynch.
Ethan Lynch is the human wrecking ball. That kid, he plays like a bull in a china shop. He does.
About a half-yard gain, not even a full yard, about a half-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.5.
And we're actually, I didn't say it earlier, but we are missing one of our key defenders tonight, Dejon Carruthers. He's out, and hopefully he'll be back next week.
Another quick screen. Good blocks downfield. That's going to be a hold, so this play is going to come back. Number 2, Corbin Bates on the reception, who took it for a first down, but going to be a holding call against the Bruins and back them up from the spot of the foul. And I believe a timeout was taken, or an official timeout may have been taken.
And another flag has been thrown on LaFayette for something.
Yeah, there's an extra flag out there. There was the holding penalty. They're pointing at the Ramblers. I don't know if they're about to assess the Ramblers something. Holding on the offense. Okay, we've got that one. Unsportsmanlike on the Ramblers.
And I really don't know how they even got an unsportsman, because there wasn't nobody around the player that he's calling it on.
So they're going to march this holding call and then march it back up.
And that's going to give them a first down.
And that's exactly what it does. Ball spotted at the 16-yard line in Rambler territory. Under 5 to go here in the game.
First down for the Bruins.
And honestly surprised that the Bruins have left their first unit in this late in the game. Still seeing a lot of first unit guys out there.
They're out there for points hungry. The coach beating somebody that bad, hey, get your second string in there.
33-0 still the score. And in motion. And some good blocks downfield, trying to bounce it outside. And a good tackle from the Rambler out there on the outside, able to shed that block and get off.
That should be B out there making a good tackle.
4:20 to go here in the game. Bruins back, knocking on the door of the end zone. Ball's at the 6-yard line. It's been a lot of mental errors for Ramblers tonight that have kind of set them back and put their offense in bad situations. Quick screen on the outside, it's Bates, and he's gonna walk in for a Bruin touchdown, bringing the score 39-0 here at Lafayette High School. And they'll get ready to send this extra point through. Wait on this extra point here. It's Ramblers try to go for it, and the kick's up and good. And that is going to bring the score 40-0. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. We'll come back. Rambler football here on 93.7 WQCH.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
And welcome back to Rambler football here on WQCH. Grant Moore joined by Sean Butterbean Green. 3:40 to go. 40-0 Northwest Whitfield beating the Lafayette Ramblers here at home. It's been a game of turnovers. It's been a game of mental errors.
What are they doing now?
This kickoff's going to be moved back. This is a penalty.
Oh. He just now called the call after the switching of the field. It was
it's going to be a penalty on the Bruins that puts this kickoff mark at the 25-yard line. So the Ramblers should potentially get this about to the 50, maybe a little more. So I'm not expecting this kick to go past the opposing 25-yard line.
So that had to be some kind of 15-yard penalty for them to move it back that far. Unsportsmanlike.
It was an unsportsmanlike penalty, we've been told. This kick just squibbed it, and Centel rolls it in, tries to find a crease, finds a crease.
Go, Centel, go.
Centel breaks one outside and trying to fight for the extra yards to get to the end zone. And Porter Centel with a great return for the Ramblers, and now they are in scoring territory against this Bruins team.
So he caught that on the 25 and wound up on the...
I think they were going to spot this at about the 2 or 3 yard line.
So almost a little over 50-yard run right there. It's not too bad. Actually over 60.
And we are right there. Yeah, right at the 3 yard line. 30. Lafayette with the best field position they've had all night.
67-yard run
in
right there.
this game. As they're knocking on the end zone.
Longest run of the game right there.
Edwards hands it off. And LaFayette walks
Yes.
in for the touchdown. And that's going to bring the score 40-6. Extra point on the way. Number 7. And there is, no, there's not a flag. I think one of the student section, they have flags of their own. They're tossing them up in the air. You throw one a little too far, it might end up on the field. You got to be careful with those.
I got to give a big shout out to our student section. I tell you, they come out, they come ready every Friday night. Away games.
Kick is good for the Ramblers. Brings the score 40-7 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds in this game.
Got Harrison Gilstrap last week. I mean, he was kicking everything last week. He was on, and we still got one more year with him. And then we got Keegan, number 64 right there, is a freshman kicker that can kick just about as good as Harrison Gilstrap. So, I mean, we've had a good line of kickers for the past 7-8 years. We've had great kickers.
Ramblers getting ready to line up this kick. Bruins talking to their team. And they are taking their time over there. Probably talking about how they're going to milk the clock. Bruins getting their return unit out here.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to try to do an onside kick here and see if you can not get the ball back.
And you see how the Bruins are really up on that 50-yard line.
Or I would kick it about the 30 right there.
Expecting it. And a nice kick, but able to be hauled in. Nice heads up play.
That was a bullet.
From number 16, Sebastian Johnson. Able to kind of look like a goalie there, stopping that with his hands, able to just snatch it out of the air, getting down on the ground, the smart thing to do.
If that would have been over about 4 more feet like that, it would have hit that lineman in the head.
Yeah, we're really focused in on those onside kicks. It's always a prime opportunity for someone to come and lay you out. And so the best option is to, if you got good control over it, is get down as quick as possible.
Last week, he actually recovered his own kick.
Nice.
It was a good little swift kick, and Ridgeland did not have a guy in the middle.
And hand off the Rambler defense, able to finally bring him down. Back up quarterback, number 23, Carter Collins in the game, and number 21, Paxton Robinson was on the carry. And 2nd and 3 for Northwest Whitfield. And Bruins are going to look to just finish off this game, hand it off a couple times, and that
should end it right there.
First down. And that first down probably is going to do it. Now you just let the play clock wind down. 40-second play clock, so you can drop this clock all the way down to almost about 20-ish seconds. Well into the ish. You're probably looking more at about 22 seconds. Actually, little under 20 seconds. And they ran the play instead of just taking the knee. And that is going to be the ball game. The Ramblers going to face a loss here on the rec night to a very good Northwest Whitfield team, 40-7. We'll take a 2-minute break and step aside. We'll begin the post-game show. When we come back, it's the Rambler post-game show here on 93.7 WQCH.
I've been alone in my wonder if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
It's time.
Postgame time for dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.